Hey, what's up, everybody? This is SanchoWest, and we're about to watch Naughty Dog's latest Last of Us Part 2 trailer. For the people that were wondering, how come I haven't made any kind of Last of Us Part 2 videos about the drama and all the kind of things and spoilers? Essentially, I just want to protect you guys, the audience, and myself from any kind of spoilers and whatnot. So please avoid the comments. Do not leave a comment if you want to be sure that you're spoil-free. But thank you so much for the support throughout the years. I'm excited to take this journey with you for The Last of Us Part 2. And who knows, maybe with the delays, we'll get some kind of factions multiplayer news. I'm not 100%, but I just wanted to thank you guys for all the things you've done, and special shout out to the people at Patreon supporting me. I'm very, very excited to dive back into the Last of Us world. I know some people in the factions community have been tagging me and things of that sort. I'm very excited that factions actually got retweeted on the Last of Us Naughty Dog Twitter, which is insane considering all the times that we've been producing content, and finally we're getting some notice. So who knows what the future lies. So right now we're currently waiting for the trailer to release, and I wanted to thank everybody for the love. It is 7 a.m. right now Pacific time. New trailer is going live. I'm looking for it. Found it. All right, here we go. Let's see what it's all about. It's about to drop the official story trailer. I'm hyped about it. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Boop. Here we go. Here we go. So if it's a story trailer, there's no multiplayer. Letting you know out the gate. All right, here we go.
I know you wish things were different.
I wonder if that means that we're going to get flashbacks to the first Last of Us.
I wish things were different.
I like that this is more about Joel. It's centered around Joel right now. I love it.
But they ain't.
Please stop.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
To do this smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get away with this?
Just shows how powerful of a figure she is in the Jackson community.
You can't stop this.
I want what you want. But not at any cost. I really hope you make it.
I have to finish it.
There's a cost.
We could have killed you. Maybe you should have.
PlayStation.
Okay, so a couple of things. I think of again, avoid the comments. By the way, avoid all comments if I were you about this entire thing, because I've never seen the spoilers, and I'm gonna do my best to avoid it. Now, there's a couple things about it that I feel like I said this before a long time ago. As soon as Joel was introduced, I feel like Joel is ultimately dead. I feel like that is the thing that's gonna catapult Ellie in this journey, as well as maybe the death of her girlfriend. So a couple things that I feel like this is Ghost Joel. There was always this joke about this, is simply because he's always so pristine, and anytime he appears, and he looks the same, as if he is the memory of his lasting image that he's been around, and he's like a ghost. He ultimately just looks the same, right? All clean cut. And especially this shot right here where she is like walking away from him, and it feels like that is Ghost Joel, right? You know, he's like trying to give her advice, trying to be the words of wisdom. Right here, that shot right here, it looks like she's like walking away from like an apparition or something, right, as she's just passing through. So it's so interesting about that. But this is going to be a revenge tale. Remember, this is The Last of Us Part 2, so this is a continuation of the story. This isn't a sequel. This is the bookend to the whole thing. That's why she has to finish it. But there's a couple of interesting visuals right here. This shows that it's like this is where Ellie could end up. This is a juxtaposition or a reflection on where your life could go, the 50-50, so to speak. So it's interesting that they show someone that remotely looks like her covered in these arrows. Of course, there is that the cult set out there that is responsible for all this, responsible for the pain. I think what's going to end up happening is that Ellie's going to learn that revenge is not that important. And I think Joel learned that in The Last of Us Part 1, where he went out and he had this murderous blood spree, right? Just went crazy and just murdering everything in his path. And it was justified. I mean, that's the difference between Uncharted and The Last of Us, is that the homicidal tendencies is justified in our protagonist in a realistic setting. So Joel went on the spree and he's telling Ellie, like, look, it's not worth it at the end of the day. It takes a piece of your soul, so to speak. And I think that's all the sage advice. And of course, we're talking about, you know, there's writers in the Westworld on that. And if you've never seen the first Westworld, there is manipulation in time in that. So we'll see what that entails. I mean, you're already seeing some beautiful shots and landscapes. You're seeing some flashbacks to the early PlayStation 3 Last of Us. We'll probably get some scenes that we've never seen before between the two. Some more, maybe like some of the limitations of the PlayStation 3 hardware didn't allow you know, Naughty Dog to do some certain things with it. So you're gonna see a lot, you know, flashbacks into the past, so we could get these beautiful scenes right here that, of course, that was limited by the PlayStation 3. But I'm just taking a look around. Already the game itself, it just feels more organic. It feels lush. It just feels all filled out. And so you're gonna get a lot of quiet moments that are filled with beauty and filled with dread, right? That's the thing about Naughty Dog's world that they create with The Last of Us. There's beauty in the dystopia that is The Last of Us world, and you know, that's what's interesting about the whole entire thing, and that is what's interesting as well. It's quite interesting. I think The Last of Us Part 2 game is coming out at a perfect time, all considering what's happening in the world, and of course, it's coming out in July 19th. But of course, there's a lot of brutality in the game. There's a lot of the thing that I always said, that in terms of The Last of Us, what's the most scariest thing in the world is not these clickers or runners or whatever you want to call those things. And of course, I think Naughty Dog didn't like it when people call them zombies, but it's human nature. It's the other humans in the world that is always the scariest. That's why the scariest antagonist in the first Last of Us was David. So again, I'm very excited about the game. I think it's really, really cool. I mean, we're gonna get a car chase scene as well, expanding on Uncharted 4. But for those of you that's never really engaged with Naughty Dog in any kind of way, and as a developer, they always build on their games. So there's always elements from previous games, and it's built upon in future iterations of the title. So Uncharted 4 had a great chase scene, so it looks like we're gonna get a chase scene here. Yeah, that was a great trailer. It was a great trailer. I think the thing about it is this game, we've been waiting for so long for this game to come out, and we're really close to it now. It's July 19th. Granted, we've been getting a lot of dates, but of course this game would have been in our hands a long time ago. This is going to be a very interesting character to deal with. He feels like a henchman. He looks very scary, very intimidating. But yeah, again, please avoid comments wherever you go. Survive and endure. Try to keep your wits about you about the thing. And if you support the channel for so long, I'm very, very excited to returning to the franchise that helped launch my career. It missed a lot of you guys, and you want to see me more than ever, go to twitch.tv/SanchoWest. I'm live. And again, thank you to my Patreon supporters. Your undaring support, it's been phenomenal. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys around in the future. And as always, wait, let me get this big boy. Hold on. There it is. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys in a round. I would say leave a comment below. Just make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more Last of Us Part 2. I'll see you guys around. And as always, peace. Adios, guys. Later.